And it would be useful just to say in your file, evidence number 1 is the page 2, evidence. Just point us to the evidence, because this one does not require theory.
Thank you, Chair. I would just want to confirm that the file having surrender documents was actually provided to our auditors.
Yeah, but the auditor is here. The auditor is a professional constitutional body sworn to a professional code of conduct.
Evidence of the same.
CEO, are you sworn to a professional code of conduct?
Yes.
Which profession?
But we should have.
I'm a certified public accountant.
You're a certified public accountant.
Yes.
ISPAC number?
20335.
Clerks take note of that so that if there is any misrepresentation, we can make the necessary referrals.
Chair, are those documents before us? Because in your response you have referred us to these appendices. When I open my file, Appendix 1B says surrender documents for 16 million shillings.
Yeah, it's a
but then there are no surrender documents here.
Thank you, Mheshimiwa. It's a big file, and we gave it to the auditors. That's why we could not be able to.
Now, if you want us to help you, you would have a sample of 2 or 3 of them here, so that we ask the Auditor General what's wrong with those documents, because we need to see them. Why would you then give me this file? You know, I don't understand. It doesn't have any document.
The other bulky document that would refer you to the file rather than attaching them here again.
Are they bulky and more expensive than the 16.5 million queried?
You can send me where they are. Are they at the bus park or at the border?
Sinani can confirm it.
No, Chair.
Senator Wambua?
So, Chief Officer, so there is Appendix 1B, right? What is it? What is it? I mean, we have it here. What is it?
Where is that file?
No, you can do better, my friend.
If the file was with the OG, and the OG is telling us he has not seen it, and I can also not see it, we are unlikely to believe that you are the one telling the truth.
Auditor General, you asked this question during audit. You issued a management letter. You issued a draft certificate before you issued your final certificate on 19th of December.
Yes.
Did the entity provide justification for this expenditure?
They did not.
Did they subsequently provide that justification?
Partially.
To what extent?
They only supported evidence of travel, but we had indicated clearly what was missing those supporting.
So can you point to what is missing, what the Auditor General is citing as missing in that big file that Senator Sifuna has?
Pete, you are saying we provided evidence of travel, but you are saying we didn't provide what?
Invitations to the meetings or conferences. Attendance register.
Boarding passes also?
Boarding passes were provided, or any other evidence of travel was provided.
And I think, Governor, it's not an idle thing. You have been in Parliament, I think, longer than most of us, and you know the practice. When there's travel, there's a very clear track, very clear documentary evidence, and would have expected that that's the discipline that would be there in the county, such that if you are to justify expenditure on travel, you just go to a staff file and pull out everything.
You know, Chair, the most frustrating thing,
that easy.
Governor, you know, I keep telling governors that I am also audited. I have a very good team there at Chungwa House, led by someone you know called Kawino. This is not a matter we should be debating. If somebody has a ticket, it is showing a bus ticket,
correct.
And the auditor has told you provide documents. Surely, if your officer does not provide, you know, yesterday you were making a joke that when we recommend disciplinary action or administrative action, you don't want to do it. These are some of the straightforward cases. This is something that should have been provided at the point of audit. Why is he showing me things here now? You know, it doesn't make any sense. You provide to the auditor, the issue is resolved. It goes away. So for such officers, please don't cover them because they make you look bad. And by extension, you make me look bad because you know what?
Governor?
Chair, I agree, and that's why I've taken some action on some of them as recommended, and also just what I tend to think that we need that discipline. Because a lot of times I remember even when we appeared before the Senate, it was, oh, documents were not provided, but now they have been provided. And the same issue Senator Sifuna is saying, you know, it shouldn't be, because if the documents are required, they should be given.
So was 16.5 million spent properly? That's the question. Can this committee therefore make a conclusion that the 16.5 million was spent properly?
Chair, as he thinks, Chair, was there, maybe Governor, before you respond, Chair, Governor, I'm at a loss. Did you table the file that you say refer in Appendix 1B? Chair, I don't think, has it been tabled formally? And do you allow supply of documents to be done?
Governor, it is not to the satisfaction of Senator Sifuna. It has to be to the satisfaction of the Auditor General. It is their case. And they are saying that you have not proven yourself.
Maybe.
You see, Chair, I think that the problem that we find ourselves in here is that the governor and his team would want us to carry out audit now. That's what you're asking us to do. You are pushing us with documents that we can carry out audit here. We are not auditors. That one we can never do. Secondly, Chair, from Appendix 1B, Appendix 2, Appendix 3, we are being told, refer to file, refer to file. Which file is this?
Chair, I think these are the files they say they had provided to the auditor.
When?
And I think the auditor is in a better position to.
Though members, I think if we are not careful, we'll end up doing the audit here.
Correct.
And that is not the intention of this exercise. We must ask the Auditor General to guide us. Auditor, if it is your case that the expenditure has not been supported, then we cannot reach a different conclusion. So Auditor?
And Chair, in addition, then we are also handicapped because we cannot proceed without all the documentations attached. And that is why I still insist that the governor and the team was not ready.
Auditor?
Honorable Chair, even if you pick any slide official from any of the file that are, even one of them that is before me, what is only supported is evidence of travel, nothing else. We had specific
Chair, I think it is
documents that
very
were not
easy.
provided, including attendance registers and
Yes.
information.
Yes.
It's very
Those
easy to
complaints.
provide who attended the meetings. You know, travel documents are there, but who attended the meeting? And where was the meeting?
Yes.
Where are the, I think it's quite simple.
The invitation.
Can we, members, just to try to make some progress, that was domestic travel. Let's see whether they are doing better on foreign travel. That is the next unsupported expenditure of 18.49 million. Auditor General, has that been supported? 18.49 million on foreign travel.
Honorable Chair, equally, this is only supported by evidence of travel. We had specific issues in this. One, 80% of the first services were given to one firm. Justification for that has not been provided. Number two, we had a problem with acquisitions. They didn't have clear instructions of the date of travel, number of persons traveling, destinations were not indicated. Again, programs that are attended and registers were not provided. except the evidence of travel, all the other documents have not been provided. Justification for awarding to only one firm 80% of the services has not been provided. So it's not supported.
Again, Governor, when you did your written submissions, we gave you the benefit of doubt and took the view that you had provided the supporting documents, you only provided them late. And that's why our recommendation was just administrative action. But it emerges that the auditor still questions the accuracy, completeness, and propriety of the 18.49 million. You add the two together, domestic plus foreign, that's 35 million. That's 35 million. Does it concern you, Governor? And again, maybe before you make your submission, even starting from where we started from, where we are saying that when people are designated certain responsibilities in writing, they must take responsibility. I know you are not the one who does these things. You are not the one who does impress management. You must call people to order. A former minister cannot sit in front of the Senate discussing bus tickets. Governor, it's making you look very bad.
Chair, I think I agree with you, and we had earlier had some very good recommendation in that I take action on some of these people, and I have already started taking action on some of these people.
But what happens to the 35 million?
Chair, as he said, some of the information that is lacking is what we need to check. Because he's saying it's partially provided, they have just partially given traveling. But as you say, this is a standard procedure in public service. If you are traveling, the invitations, whoever is doing, it's a standard thing. So, Chair, you would not even imagine that such a thing would also be an issue at this kind of table. And that's why you are saying it correctly. It should not even be a matter that, we are discussing at this level.
Because
so
you failed to account,
I'll just take action on the officers.
It is recovered. Because that's where I want us to go to. If someone is given money to travel and they cannot provide the documents, there is a recovery through the payroll, isn't it? Has that action been taken?
Chair, as I said, when I thought that this document has adequately, the answer has adequately, the documents have been provided. And as you look at it, because of the bulkiness of the file, we were only having annexes. And we said, have you provided all this? And if you get an answer, yes, Chair, sometimes you may not start auditing, just like you are saying here, to say, is this attendance list there? But as you say, an officer concerned should have done that. So allow me, Chair, to take some action on some
Honorable
of these
members,
officers.
Governor says makosa imefanyika, but that is not sufficient to deal with the 35 million of unaccounted
Wonder,
funds.
Governor, we usually attend the entry and exit meetings, not at